He thought he was just a farmer's son. That was the story Ethan Blackwood lived every single day. He made his way by delivering goods in the sprawling city, a simple life he was proud of. In his heart, he held a quiet and steady love for Scarlett Sterling. Today was the day he would finally ask her to be his wife. He didn't have much to offer, just a few small heirlooms from his family, tokens he believed were humble gifts from a simple line of hardworking people. He carried them with a sense of peace, believing that love was not about what you owned, but about who you were. The proposal began with a soft, earnest question from Ethan, but it was shattered by a loud, unwelcome entrance. Blake Lockwood stormed into the Sterling home, his wealth matched only by arrogance. He came to claim Scarlett, bearing extravagant gifts and a cruel tongue.
"You're just a farmer's son."
Yes, I am.
He stood his ground, a calm island amid rising ridicule. Then the first ripple of truth arrived. Serena, the Blackwood steward, entered with engagement gifts. First, the heart of the ocean, a legendary sapphire necklace. Next, an imperial white jade bracelet from a long-lost dynasty. Then, a Ming dynasty painting believed destroyed centuries ago. With each treasure laid out, the narrative began to shift. Mr. Sterling's eyes widened in astonishment. Blake grew flustered, insisting they were fakes or stolen. Just as tension peaked, Arthur Blackwood walked in. Guests chuckled, until bodyguards moved to throw him out. In a fluid motion, Arthur unleashed the thunderstrike kick, disabling the guards. The room fell into stunned silence. Arthur made a simple phone call. Moments later, formidable guards arrived. With every move Blake made, the Blackwoods were 10 steps ahead. Ethan was not a farmer's son. He was the hidden heir to the Blackwood dynasty. The truth hung in the air, heavy and transformative. Learning the truth did not bring Ethan a rush of joy or relief. Instead, a wave of anxiety washed over him. He was the heir to a legacy he knew nothing about, a world of immense power, crushing expectations. He looked at his hands, the same hands that had fixed fences, hands that had driven delivery trucks. He wondered if they could ever manage an empire. He felt a deep, unsettling fear of failure. He had been content as a simple man, living an honest life. Now he feared he would not live up to this grand new identity. He feared disappointing the family he never knew he had. Scarlett saw the conflict in his eyes. She saw him retreat into a worried space. She moved to his side, a steady anchor. She didn't speak of the wealth or the power. She spoke of him.
"Ethan, I fell in love with you when you had nothing but your good heart. That's the man I want to marry."
Her words were simple, but carried the weight of absolute truth. She reminded him his value was not in his name, but in his character. The greatest gift wasn't fortune. It was the upbringing that made him the man she already loved. He was not becoming someone new. He was learning the full story of who he'd always been. Blake Lockwood's humiliation curdled into something darker. His mockery backfired, and rage turned a bully into a villain. He took them to a derelict factory on the edge of the city. There, surrounded by rust and shadows, he revealed his plan. A bomb, a clock, a choice. Cut one to save everyone. The others mean ruin. Ethan's movements were restricted. The fear was intimate. Not a battle of armies or fortunes, but a test of one man's nerve. Patience, clarity, steadiness when everything is on the line. He shut out the noise and trusted his instincts. He chose silence, then stillness. A father's pride, tempered by what almost was. A single clean shot ended Blake's reign of terror. Ethan woke to the quiet of a hospital and Scarlett's warm relief. He knew he had done the right thing, and that he was loved. Their story didn't start with a reveal, it was proven by it. On New Year's Day, surrounded by promises, she said yes, again.